Building on their portfolio of leading D2C brands across categories, Goat Brand Labs has acquired 90% stake in the Label Life, a women's fashion and lifestyle brand styled by Suzanne Khan, Malaika Arora and Bipasha Basu. Now, this is the first acquisition by GBL in the women's western wear space. And to talk about this deal and the growth plans for the Label Life, joining me now are Rishi Vasudev, co-founder of Goat Brand Labs, and Preetha Suktankar, founder of the Label Life. Rishi and Preetha, welcome to Startup Street. Rishi, let me start with you first. What made you pick the Label Life as your first acquisition in the women's fashion and lifestyle space? Also, take me through the nitty-gritties of the deal. You now own 90% stake in the company. What do you expect from this acquisition?
Thank you so much for having us here. Since we started about 6 months back, we have been looking at great D2C brands which we can acquire, partner, and then scale them up massively. It took a little bit in coming, but women's western wear has been a space which we have been really focusing on. And when we looked deep into this space, analyzed a lot of information out there, we figured Label Life is one brand which has been built beautifully. All the metrics that we track in identifying upcoming brands which could be scaled in a big way, Label Life ticked all the boxes. A very strong social media presence, a brand which is built very beautifully, a lot of strong collaborations. They recently had a strong collaboration with Starbucks.
Yes.
3 very, very fashionable celebrities who are very involved in the brand, and a strong team. So everything looked right in this case, and here we are.
Okay.
We have acquired 90% stake in the business, and we want to scale it massively in the coming years.
All right, we'll get to the scaling up plans a little bit later. Let's go across to the founder, Preetha. With the backing of Goat Brand Labs, what changes for the Label Life? I understand you're now moving from a daily operating role to an advisory one. What is the big vision now, and what happens to the team? Do the style editors remain part of the new arrangement, and what about their stake in the venture?
So absolutely, Shruti, nothing really changes if in the entire plan that we were planning to build. You and I have discussed this in the past. There's many more categories to get into. There are many more doors to get into. Know that we had the wonderful offline experience, but just pre-pandemic, and then we had to shut down. But just our Calcutta store, for example, Shruti does great business, and the idea of meeting Rishi and his team and even going into this partnership was to ensure that we genuinely fructify the whole vision that Yashika, Sonam and I had when we started the brand. And I think with Goat, we'll actually get there. So Suzanne, Malaika, Bipasha, it was always them as style editors guiding the new Indian modern women, as we say, in their style choices. And that doesn't change.
All right.
So basically, not much changes, except I will move from an operating role, yes, but we have the able team at Goat to manage that.
Absolutely. And so nothing changes there. Rishi, you spoke about scaling up the Label Life. Take me through the plans. I believe you seek to launch new categories and also expand globally. If you could elaborate on these endeavors, what are the new categories going to be and what new markets are you eyeing?
Yeah, so Label Life had taken steps both in going into marketplaces, going to some global markets. It sells out of Namshi in Dubai, and also has one store which does well in Calcutta. So one of the plans is really to expand the availability of brands on all these channels. I have seen massive scale that brands have reached on Myntra and Flipkart during my days there. So that is one plan, to take the brand across channels. The second is, it has been built not like a women's wear brand, but like a lifestyle brand. And therefore, a lot of lifestyle categories, including home, jewelry, footwear, these are categories where we could get into. And that's a plan that we wish to pursue, and heavily invest in building the brands further and making it stronger. So that's broadly the plan.
Rishi, you also plan to make the Label Life one of the first D2C brands to hit the 500 crore rupee revenue mark by 2025. What makes you so bullish? And if you could elaborate on what the strategy is going to be, any new revenue models that you've devised for the brand?
No, like I mentioned, when you speak to people, their imagery of the brand is much larger. Their estimate of the revenue of the brand is much larger than what it actually is, which means that the brand has been built beautifully. It has a huge connect with the customer base. And we have also looked at all the loyalty metrics. The core customers keep coming back to the brand, and which tells us that this brand can easily go to a 500 crore number by 2025. So strong brand, good distribution, launching new categories, and brand building would be the mantras of building it into that size.
Also, Rishi, like I mentioned earlier, the label life is Goat Brand Labs' first acquisition in the women's western wear space. And I believe the plan is to add multiple brands in this segment. Are you in talks with other brands, and when can we hear about the other acquisitions?
Yeah, we have already announced over 11 acquisitions, and we will continue to bring you new acquisitions every month. Specifically on the women's space, we are looking at more brands which are complementary, so that we have a basket of brands which work together and then grow faster. So we keep coming back to you with new launches every month.
Okay, so new launches every month, and we'll surely be tracking that on Startup Street. Preeta, coming back to you, women's fashion and beauty, like Rishi also mentioned, are the hottest spaces in e-commerce in India. What are the new trends you're seeing? What does the new millennial women want?
So absolutely. Shruti, one of the big things that I think, started off a bit too early, and we're hoping with the GOAT's guidance we get back into. I actually see home and home decor being a big space, obviously post, we're still in the pandemic, but in the pandemic era, I still see that home decor, home furnishings, a lot of the soft accessorizing in homes is going to be a big space and will continue to grow. And, in my view, we are not done with beauty at all. There are so many new spaces, including aromatherapy or oils, candles, beauty, etc. So a lot more than just, a lifestyle brand like ours can build out.
All right.
Exciting times ahead.
All right, picking from what you just mentioned, and I want to ask this to Rishi. Rishi, where do you see the next leg of growth coming from for this segment? Also, it's a highly competitive market. Do you see a lot of consolidation in the space going forward?
So online is growing very fast. The penetration of e-commerce in segments like fashion is still single digits, getting towards 10%. So there is a huge growth for D2C online brands, and online is the focus for us because that allows us to scale very quickly without having to go brick by brick in terms of expanding our brand. So therefore, there is a huge upside, and because the brand has been built with an appeal which is global, so it's not just restricted to growth opportunities in India, but also abroad. So we will continue to pursue growth in this brand, as well as continue to find newer brands which are like the Label Life, get them on board, and that could drive our growth.
Rishi, you mentioned plans for global expansion. Can you give me some name of some markets that you're eyeing?
Yeah, so the first markets definitely are the Middle East market and the Southeast Asian markets. So we are in touch with the e-commerce platforms there, and they are really looking forward to this brand being available through their platforms. All
right, before I wrap up, Preeta, one final question to you. What's next for you? What are the plans?
I knew you were going to ask me this. First and foremost, I'm not going anywhere. It's more an advisory role that I want to take over because Rishi knows what I wanted to do next and has supported this. But having said that, I'm very keen on, doing more work in the D2C space. That it's a growing market, and I would see myself doing something more horizontal, having worked in the vertical or growing a brand space. All right. I'm coming to you, Shruti, anyway, so we'll talk.
All right, we'll talk, and we'll surely wait for the next startup perhaps that you launch. Many thanks, Preeta and Rishi, for joining us on Startup Street. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you so much.